Do-do-do. Ooh, coal. Shiny! Oh, no! No, 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 no! Never dig up. Hi guys, welcome to Never Dig Up. On today's episode, we're going to start a new series where I'm going to show you how to find slimes in SMP. So this is the SMP server that I'll be showing you guys on, and I have an existing slime farm where I have plenty of slime balls, so I know what I'm talking about. I speak from experience. I'm going to take you to a new spot where we're going to start from scratch. We're going to see what it takes to find our first slime, and then start creating a slime farm there. Let's see, what else I need to tell you about? Oh, I'm going to take you for a little while to a single player map, just because I want to show, especially the new players, and everyone needs to understand what a chunk is and how to identify where a chunk begins and ends. Since slimes only spawn in about 1 out of 9 chunks, we need to be able to find a way that we can identify which chunk that they spawn on before we start investing a lot of time building a farm. So that's what we're going to do. The rest of the things I'm going to teach you we should be able to do in multiplayer. Just for this one piece, I'm going to take you out on a single player map, and we're going to take a look around at how to define the chunks that we need to understand. So let's go take a look. A chunk is a 16 by 16 area of the map, and I've already hit F3 to bring up the HUD so we can see what my coordinates are right now. If you look on the horizon, it shows my X value right now is negative 13.68062, and the Z value, or the Z value, is negative 12.78054. What I did is I found the 0, 0 coordinate here to make it easier. And if we turn around, I'll show you where it is over here. So if you watch the numbers counting, if I was running around trying to find my way, I'd go back and forth until I can see the X value changing. And I'd go back and forth until I saw that the Z value was changing. And then I'll go up or down until I get to the coordinate I'm looking for. So in this case, my Z value is going down. They're both going down, aren't they? Which one's going down faster? The Z is moving more quickly right now. And as I go this direction, it's 13, 12. Every block it's going down 1. Right? Now if I was over here, watch the X value. Every step it's going down, 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 down. So there, the X is 0. And now my Z value should be going down every step that I take. So when we get here to the glowstone, it's 0, 0. So this is right where the map starts, basically. And as the world goes out in every direction, these numbers get larger. So if you watch my X going this direction, it's going to get bigger and bigger in a positive manner, right? And then I've drawn it out 16 spaces this way with the white wool. And you'll see that the Z value gets bigger going in that direction. So this is one chunk that I've outlined in white. The slimes in the world only spawn in about approximately 1 in 9 chunks. So that's one chunk right there. If we had 9 chunks all around here, only one of them might be, or the odds are that one of them may be even capable of spawning slimes. This is something that we need to understand and take into consideration when we're trying to hunt and farm slimes. So what do you do if you're out in the wild and you've found a slime jumping around somewhere and you want to identify the chunk that you're in and see if it's a slime chunk? The first thing you need to do is find out where your chunk begins and ends. So let's just find out where the chunk that surrounds this sponge is located. So I'm going to go stand right here. Now we have an X value. Make sure I'm exactly on it. Yep, 34. So my X value is 34 here. And I'm going to divide that by 16. I get 2.125. So I get 2 and change. This is my X direction. It's X. This is the X direction. So if I take that 2 times 16, I get 32. So right now I'm at 34, but when I'm at 32, that's exactly where this chunk begins. So 32 is right here. This chunk starts right here, and it goes 16. So let's see, 1, 2, how far across this chunk is. Now, what about the Z coordinate? This is at 30. So 30 divided by 16, I get 1.875. So 16 times 1 is 16. I go down to 16, doing the Z coordinate, right? This is 16, that's where it starts. So 1, 2, 3. This one actually ends right here. So if I connect the corners, if I counted correctly, that's 16 in every direction. Let's go over here. This should be another chunk. I'll just outline it so it's easy to see. So there's another one. And you can kind of tell from above that it's pretty straight. You can see the edge of this chunk comes across. It joins right where the bottom of that one is. You can kind of estimate that one more square would have fit in between these, right? So there's a chunk there, that's a chunk, here's a chunk, there's a chunk over there, there's one. And this is the chunk that I picked a random spot, and I was right close to the edge. But this is the spot, say I saw a slime right here bumping up against the wall from a distance, and I wanted to see what chunk it was like that he spawned in. If there was no place else for him to have come from, if it was just a small cave or something, then this may very well have been the place where he spawned. We know that that was a slime chunk. So that's how you identify the edges of the chunk that you're in. Hopefully that helps everyone. From there, we can move on to the next step.